This little lad had hypothermia at birth. All the doctors moving around him fast while you're stood there trying to remain composed. Then once we got home, it didn't suddenly become easy. Digestive issues, trying different milk, long sleepless nights, and generally just asking, are we doing this right? You're tired, emotional, and learning on the job every single day. This is usually where activity disappears, and I totally understand the reasons why now. I think Archie wanted to get involved in that clip. He had something to say. What are you trying to say? Your activity hasn't disappeared, has it? We call him Active Archie, because he's always super active through the night when he should be sleeping. Here's what I've learned. Activity isn't about getting your steps in. You know what? It's not even about fat loss. It's about regulation. It's about clearing your head. It's about having some control when everyone else feels uncertain. So instead of chasing perfect days, I lean on a few simple habits that quietly take over and help me stay active. Nothing crazy, just consistency. The number one thing that helps me achieve my activity goal on a weekly basis is responding to my clients whilst on a treadmill. So every morning I go to the gym, mainly because I work there, but I go to the gym, I open up my app, and I will reach out to all my clients. Once I've spoken to all my clients, that's normally about half an hour or so, I will then go through my inquiries, I'll respond to all of those, and then I'll respond to anyone on social media. So by the time I've done that, it's easily an hour worth of time on the treadmill. And this is a surefire way of making sure you're getting your steps in for the day. Usually I'll finish this phase of the day in the morning with around 5,000 to 6,000 steps. Now this one drives my wife mad. One of the things I do is pace a lot. She always asks, what are you doing? Why can't you just sit down? Why can't you just sit still? But I've noticed something. When my steps are low, I get this urge to just be on my feet. Sometimes I just find myself in the kitchen, shuffling around in my slippers, getting in my wife's way. So yeah, it's probably the reason why she always asks me, what am I doing and why I want to go and sit down. Now this isn't planned, this is almost subconscious, but I know why it's happening. I'm just trying to keep myself moving, even when I'm stuck indoors. So we took Archie for his vaccinations the other day. Nothing prepares you for that cry when you get their first injection ever. That day nothing else mattered. Steps didn't matter, nutrition didn't matter, training didn't matter. What mattered to me was just being present. And I think I just wanted to say that out loud. park as far away as possible. Today's a perfect example. I need the gym, I need Asda, I need a coffee, I need the cash machine. So I park at the furthest point away as I can from the gym. This doesn't feel like additional work, it just feels like a normal part of my day, even when weather is like this, when it's not ideal. So it's feeding time. Archie is ready. As you can hear, hey, it's all right. It's all right. Here you go, here you go, here you go. There we go. Calm. Stress over. Yeah. There's getting hungry and there's getting 9-week-old baby hungry. It's different levels. Thing is, if you try and take this bottle off him, he will be furious. I kinda want to do a test, but I'm not going to, because if he starts kicking off, that's it for the day. You're finished. So while he's asleep, the last thing that I want to talk about is what else do I do to stay active. So we've covered me pacing around the house. That's something I do all the time. We've covered me parking as far away as possible from the thing that I want to go. So if I'm going to the gym, I'll park as far away as possible. If I'm going shopping, I'll park on the top floor of the multi-storey. And I'll take the stairs. Being on the treadmill when responding to clients is a massive one for me. That's where I get a huge amount of steps. And outside of all of that, there's only 2 other things that I do that makes me, or helps me stay active. One is playing golf. I play golf once a week since Archie's been born. Previous to that I played a lot more, but since Archie's been born I play once a week on a Saturday morning. I play in a competition. And you know what, I'm going to use this as a shameless plug.
Jack, that's a beauty. Nathan, that's a beauty.
Get up. Yes.
Come on then. Come on then. Come on then.
No way! That hasn't gone.
You're talking,
Belted that. So behind that palm tree is 4 football fields, a couple of rugby pitches, and a complete lap around that is 1.2 kilometres. Ideal for me to just walk up my back gate and get some steps in. Beyond that field, there's actually a couple of trails that I can walk on, so again, that's super handy for me. But failing that, I generally just walk on the treadmill in the gym. But the message I'm trying to get across to you really is, it doesn't matter how perfect your day is, you'll always find a way to be active. As long as you focus your attention on not sitting down all the time, or choosing a different option to sitting down, you're probably going to achieve your activity goals for the day. You know, you can take work calls whilst you're walking. You can get some quality time with your baby. Just take your baby out for a walk. Or if you need a break from your baby, use that time to go out for a walk. This season is teaching me a lot about patience, about perspective, and about movement. Not as punishment, not as pressure, but something that keeps me grounded when everything else feels brand new. That's the standard I'm setting. Not perfection, just enough consistency to keep me moving forward.